why we can't do that in this country too.
My Lords, I rise very briefly to express support for this amendment, which has already been so powerfully argued for. I would have signed it had I caught up with the legislative deluge. But I just wanted to make two additional points. One is that the pension regulator's most recent survey of defined contribution schemes found that more than 80% did not allocate any time or resources to managing climate risk. Now, I think it would be interesting if we were to actually see the way in which fund managers were voting, not only to have that recorded, but also one would assume they would need to have some kind of thought behind it to explain how they were recorded. So actually the transparency might actually force some more thinking to happen, which would clearly be a good idea. And I did just also want to ask a question of the proposers of this amendment, because I was slightly puzzled by the information on request element of the amendment. Noble Lady Baroness Sheehan noted that US regulators forced this to be published openly as a matter of course. Now, it seems to me that would be the logical thing, that this should not only be available to clients, it should be available to anyone who might like to make an assessment of how companies are behaving, of how asset fund managers are behaving and why they're behaving that way. So perhaps in my classic Green position, I wonder if we can go further and rather than say to clients on request, say that this should be freely published and available to all.